Salute! Salute!
Sister Michelle, the director of Jeevandhara,
are very sacred. They occupy the prominent role in all the special occasions. So you can see the beautiful crowds of Sacred Heart standing aside, carrying the brightly lit diyas, fragrant flowers. Along with them are the ping pong holders waving with their beautiful smiling faces.
Hi Danita.
Kavita Miss has given a go-ahead signal to enter in between the program for us.
Yes Danita. Every auspicious beginning should have blessings and graces from above. Naturally, prayer is an instrument of life. It is a key to open our hearts and minds towards the Almighty. So, let us all join together in prayer.
ಸಾಗರದರೆಗೆ ಸಿರಿಗಳ ಬರವೇ ಕೇಳು ನಿಮನವೇ ವರಗಳು ಸಿಗವೇ ಜೀವದ ಒಡೆಯನಿಗೆ ನೀನು ಕರುಣೆಯ ಮಗನಯ್ಯವೇ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಕರಗಳಿಗೆ ನೀನು ಪ್ರಾಣವು ಅವನೇ. ಬಡವಾದ ಗುಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಗುವಾದೆನಿ, ಬರಿದಾದ ಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆ ಮಾಡಲು ನಿರ್ಜೀವ ಒಡಲಲ್ಲಿ ಉಸಿರಾದೆನಿ, ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಕಣ್ಣಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಕಾಯಲು ಒಡಲಿನ ಉಸಿರಿಗೆ ನವರಸ ತುಂಬಿದೆ, ಹರಡಿದ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಡ ಭರಿಸಿದೆ, ರೂಪ ನೀಡಿದೆ ಜೀವ ತುಂಬಿದೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ತುಂಬಿಸೋ ಒಡೆಯ. ಸಾಗರದರೆಗೆ ಸೆಲೆಗಳ ಬರವೇ ಕೇಳು ನಿಮನವೇ, ಬರಗಳು ಸಿಗವೇ. ಪ್ರಭುಪಿತನೆ ವರಸುತನೆ ಪವಿತ್ರಾತ್ಮ ಬಾ, ಈ ಭುವಿಯ ಅಣು ಅಣುಗೆ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದತ, ಜಗದೊಡೆಯ ಭುವಿಪಾಲ ದೇವಾತ್ಮ ಬಾ, ಈ ನಿತ್ಯ ತನು ಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಮನ ಶಾಂತಿತ, ಸ್ವರ್ಗದ ಅಧಿಪನಿ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬಾರ, ಏಕರೂಪನ ನಮಗಿದು ತೋರ, ಆತ್ಮದೊಡೆಯನೇ ಮುಕ್ತಿದಾತನೆ ಸರ್ವ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಪರಿಪಾಲನೆ. ಸಾಗರದರೆಗೆ ಸೆಲೆಗಳ ಬರವೇ ಕೇಳು ನಿಮನವೇ, ವರಗಳು ಸಿಗವೇ ಜೀವದ ಒಡೆಯನಿಗೆ, ನೀನು ಕರುಣೆಯ ಮಗನಲ್ಲವೇ, ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಕರಗಳಿಗೆ ನೀನು ಮಡಿಲಿನ ಮನವಲ್ಲವೇ. ತಂದೆಯು ಅವನೇ, ತಾಯಿಯು ಅವನೇ, ಆತ್ಮವು ಅವನೇ, ಪ್ರಾಣವು ಅವನೇ.
Was performed beautifully, isn't it, Jarvis?
Yes, you are absolutely right.
Dear audience, now we would like to welcome you cordially with a composed song with its jingle tunes.
So here comes our Sacred Hearts Choir, welcoming you with a heartfelt welcome song.
La 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 la.
you really felt welcome? जिस देश में हम जन्म लेते हैं और जिसका अन्य जल और वायु खाकर बड़े हुए हैं और अपने देश के नाम पर मर मिटने वालों को एक लंबी सूची हमारे सामने अपने आप आ जाती है। इस धरती की सुंदरता और प्रशंसा अपने आंखों से देखकर अनुभव करें। So, let us watch the patriotic dance, मेरी देश की धरती।
पहने लाठी पकड़े चलते थे वो शान से जालिम कांपे थर थर थर
Our
थर
struggle with the
सुनकर
Britishers
उनका
is an
नाम।
unforgettable event in the pages of history. We were made slaves for more than 200 years ago in our own land. India, our motherland, has endured a lot in the hands of the British. We had no rights, no education, no self-esteem. The need for freedom was overwhelming. Yet no one had the courage to rise up and speak. Then came Gandhiji, a lone man, barefooted, carrying a lathi and wearing a dhoti. His vision and determination has given us the freedom we enjoy today. But are we really free? Is the question we need to ponder upon. Maybe we are not slaves of the English. But aren't we slaves of the various vices ruling our country, like corruption, poverty, unemployment, communalism, intolerance, etc.? It is about time we wake up and do something about this.
भाई मुझे तो बरसों पहले मार दिया था, पर मेरे विचार 3 गोलियों से नहीं मरने वाले। जमाने बदलते रहेंगे, पर मेरे विचार किसी न किसी भेजे में केमिकल लोचा करते रहेंगे। अब आपकी मर्जी है, चाहो तो मुझे तस्वीर बना के दीवार पे लटका दो, या मेरे विचारों पे विचार करो। चलता हूं, कोई मेरा इंतजार कर रहा है।
उगले हीरे मोती, मेरे देश की धरती, मेरे देश की धरती। Dainita, how did you enjoy this dance?
Absolutely great. It was an elegant dance.
Request Sister Celine to usher the dignitaries to the dais.
It's the Indian tradition and culture to welcome the guest. I now blissfully call upon Sister Divina to welcome one and all.
Honorable guests on the dais, Reverend Fathers, Sisters, respected parents and well-wishers, teachers and my dear students. Good evening to all of you. It gives me immense joy to greet you and to welcome you this evening for the annual celebration of our Sacred Heart's English Medium School. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that education itself is a celebration which includes both cultural, our affectionate and loving greetings and welcome to you, dear Sister Asumta. Here is Sister Celine, the headmistress of Sacred Hearts, to greet you with flowers. Dr. A. Subramanieshwar Rao, the Superintendent of Police, Dakshina Kannada. Sir, we are honored by your presence this evening. Dr. Rao is indeed a qualified doctor in medicine, but at present he has a career in Indian police service. I remember the great words of Earl Nightingale, which runs thus: people with goals succeed because they know where they are going. Sir, I am proud to say that Dr. Rao is the product of Bethany, who had his early education at the prestigious Bethany Gulabi Primary School, Bangalore. And equally, I am very proud and happy to say the teacher and the student, both of them are sharing the same days. Sister Asumda, the then principal of Dr. Rao, today are sharing these common days. I am really grateful for these two great personalities and I cheer them right now. Dr. Rao, after his MBBS studies at Bangalore, he appeared for the All India Civil Service exam and was selected to the post of Assistant Commandant, and again in 2001 was selected to the Indian Police Service. After having served as the Assistant SP at Puttur for about 2 years, he was promoted as the Superintendent of Police and served in the districts of Kodagu, Udupi and Bidar, and since 2006 and in the Dakshina Kannada district from 3rd March 2009. Dr. Rao, a man of great talent and greater willpower, yet self-disciplined and duty conscious. Sir, Bethany is proud of you. Hearty welcome to you. We have Mr. George, PTA President, here to greet him with a bouquet of flowers. Dr. Ronald Anil Fernandez, Principal Correspondent, Deccan Herald, Mangalore. We have another doctor with us, not in medicine, but in journalism. Having his BSc degree from St. Aloysius College, Dr. Ronald started his career as a lecturer in St. Aloysius College. Worked as a reporter for Udaya TV in Chennai, joined Deccan Herald in 1997. Since 2004, he is heading Mangalore edition of Deccan Herald, which covers 5 districts: Dakshina Kannada, Udupi, Kodagu, Chikmagalur and Kasaragod. I remember an anonymous quote on journalists which runs thus: doctors bury their mistakes, lawyers hang them, but journalists put theirs on the front page. Dr. Ronald, you have at your credit these last lines. Dr. Ronald was recently honored because of his report on the front page. He was honored recently in Delhi with the Sarojini Naidu Award 2009, a prestigious national award for a report on women and Panchayat Raj. He was the first Indian to win this award. Congratulations, Mr. Ronald. He is a person soft-spoken, less words, but great deeds. Congratulations and hearty welcome to you, sir. Here is Mr. John, the teacher of Sacred Arts, to greet you with flowers. We have with us Mr. George, PTA President, a dynamic leader who takes keen interest in our activities. Mr. George, a warm welcome to you. Here is Mr. Vincent, the teacher of Sacred Arts, with the flowers to greet you and to welcome you. Hearty welcome to you, Sister Celine, the headmistress of Sacred Hearts, Reverend Fathers, Reverend Sisters, the headmisters and the staff of our Sacred Hearts High School, Sister, the directress and the staff of Jivandara, headmisters and the staff of St. Joseph's Higher Primary School, our parents and well-wishers, PTA executive members, press reporters, teachers and students, and all of you present here. I accord to you her hearty welcome. Have a nice evening this day and God bless you all. At the same time, I wish you a very happy Christmas. May the message of peace be with all of us. Have a nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you, sister, for your warm and cordial welcome. At the same time, we welcome you too, sister. I call upon our SPL Nishan to give the bouquet to Sister Divina. I call upon ASPL Dinita to give bouquet to our headmistress. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's the time to move on to the annual report roundup. I gladly invite our beloved headmistress to present a report on events that have occurred in Sacred Hearts during this academic year.
Wish you a pleasant evening and good time with us. Esteemed dignitaries on the dais, Reverend Fathers, Reverend Sisters, PTA executive members, parents, respected guests, well-wishers, members of the staff, and my dear students. On this school annual day celebration, I am glad to present a brief report of the growth and activities of Sacred Hearts Higher Primary School. Our goal: education for fullness of life and education for excellence was the motto for the year 2009-2010. Accordingly, the institution is striving to impart quality education to our students and to excel both in curricular and co-curricular activities. Growth and development. The school was established in the years 1964, and at present we have 19 sections from Standard 1 to Standard 7 with a total strength of 998 students, 27 teaching staff and 6 non-teaching staff in the primary section. In the kindergarten, 7 sections with a total strength of 340 students, 8 teaching staff. Students' development programs. Students are the future pillar of the society. Bearing this in mind, keen interest has been taken for the all-round development of every child. The innate potentiality of every child is being tapped through numerous co-curricular activities. Class-wise competitions are conducted every month on different topics. Class-wise programs are arranged with a specific theme, and opportunities are given to all the students to take part in the activities. The students are also trained to take active part in competitions organized by the department and other local organizations such as Pratibha Karanji, inter-school dance, drawing, music, essay, karate, etc. The students have won district and state level prizes in quite many competitions, sports and games. Students, to their continual efforts and practice, proved to be the champions of the taluk, district and state level in games and sports. A well-equipped library promotes good reading habits. Students are found round the clock in the library finding material for their project work and charts. The weekend is marked for club activities such as Scouts and Guides, Cups and Bulbils, Art and Craft, Karate, English, Science and Social Science clubs. Each child has been given a chance to invent and to perform under the guidance of the staff directors. Staff Development Program. From time to time, teachers have provided with in-service training programs. They have undergone orientation program in English and mathematics, which have helped the teachers to cope with ever-demanding and changing educational scenario. Parent Teachers Association. The Parent Teachers Association is functioning effectively under the dynamic leadership of Mr. George D'Souza. Regular meetings are held and activities are conducted. Arrangements of security guards for the safe crossing of the students, interlock pavement to the path leading to the KG block, extension of the stage are the major projects undertaken by the PTA for this year. The management remains ever grateful to our PTA for their support. Gratitude. We have experienced the providence of the good Lord and protection of Sacred Hearts in all our endeavors. We remain ever grateful to them. We thank our benign management, supportive PTA, parents, well-wishers, and donors for your perennial support. I thank our staff and students for their wholehearted cooperation throughout this academic year. May God bless you abundantly. Our vision. We look forward to produce students with good character, sound moral values, social responsibilities, and academic excellence. We shall ever strive so that every student that enters Sacred Hearts goes out with a sense of achievements towards the bright future. Thank you, dear friends and parents, for your joyful presence and participation in this school day celebration. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Thank you, sister, for your brief and informative report roundup. May I now request Mr. Ronald Anil Fernandez to distribute the prizes to the proficiency holders of standard 1st to 3rd as the names are read out by Mrs. Cynthia.
One that would have the fruit must climb the tree. Dear friends, we have children who have got the fruits because they have climbed the tree. I take immense pleasure in announcing the names of merit students of standard 1st to 3rd for the year 2008-2009. First standard, Samantha Furina Saldana, 99%. Melisha Lenita D'Souza, 98%. Renisha D'Souza, 97%. %.
your thoughts with us.
Respected Sister Asumta, the President of today's program, respected Superintendent of Police Dr. A.S. Rao, Superior Sister Divina, Headmistress Sister Celine, and PTA President Mr. George, my dear students and parents. Indeed, I am very honored and happy to be associated with today's program, Though I did not study in this school, however, my daughter is studying here. My brother and sister studied here about 15 years ago. And my aunt passed out from this school about 40 years ago. Moreover, I stay close by. So all these things always make me think this is my school or our school. That's why I'm very happy to be here today. I know most of you are not interested to listen to anybody here because especially when a lot of cultural programs are lined up. But since having been the guest, I'm supposed to speak for at least 2 minutes. So I will not take more than 2 or 3 minutes. I would only like to say that student life is always a golden era or golden era of anybody's life. Once you pass this life or pass this stage, you will never get a chance to come back to this stage. Mark Twain, who is considered as a father of American literature, once said, 20 years from now onwards, you will regret or you will be disappointed for the things you did not do rather than the things you did do. And it's very true. Many a times we regret for the things we didn't do. So I request all the children to do all that thing you want to do. You play all that you want to play. Later onwards, you will never get this chance. But problem is most of us realize this much later when it is too late. I'm not saying studies are not important. Studies are equally important. But if you look at the rank holders or top scorers, you can see that they always set aside some time to play, which keeps you fresh. Just to other thing I wanted to say, just a few days ago I happened to participate in parent sports meet, and actually I was disappointed because very few parents had come. That day was memorable for me. Those of you that were here, you know why I'm saying this. But still, only hardly 20% of parents were here. I personally feel if we had come that day here, most of the students would have been very happy. But unfortunately, not many parents participated. I'm not going to preach you or going to take more time. My only appeal to all of you is be a child, at least until you become adult. Before concluding, I would just like to quote Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "Live life as if you are going to die tomorrow, and learn as if you are going to live forever." Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for having shared your heartfelt thoughts with us. Mr. Ronald Anil Fernandez, being the principal correspondent of Deccan Herald, is the winner of Sarojini Naidu Award, a prestigious national award given for a report on women and Panchayat Raj. He is the first South Indian to win this award. As a token of appreciation and recognition, we would now like to honor him. I request Sister Asumta to honor Mr. Ronald. Now request Dr. Subramanieshwar Rao to distribute the prizes for the proficiency holders of standard 4th to 6th.
Above mark to hit the mark. We have senior students of standard 4th to 6th who have aimed above the mark and have hit the mark and achieved success. They are here to receive their certificates. Standard 4th, Samath Shetty, 92. Souza, 96.
Dr. Subramanyeshwar Rao will now address the gathering.
Respected Sister Asunta, who is also president of this function, but more important, she was my headmistress when I was a student like the students here in primary school. That is, she will always remain my headmistress, and that is more important. Respected Sister Celine, headmistress of this school. Respected Sister Divina, our chief guest, Mr. Ronald Fernandez, my very good friend who's in the media, and we have known each other for quite some time. I've spent quite some time in this district now. And Mr. George, respected Reverend fathers and sisters here, the teachers and faculty of this institution and all the other institutions who have come here, all the invitees, parents of all the children, and more important, the children of the school, all the invitees, and ladies and gentlemen. First thing I want to say, even as Mr. Ronald was telling, the actual function is when we leave this stage, and you're all waiting for that, I'm sure. We will not intervene too much between you and the functions to come. So I'll just keep it short. Indeed, it's one of my very, very memorable occasions today, I should say, for more than one reason. I should like to thank all the people responsible for me being here. Most important, my own headmistress, Sister Asunta, who has invited me to be present in this occasion. It's one of the most memorable occasions to be sitting next to her and speaking today. And even professionally and personally, it gives us a lot of pleasure in the sense, though my profession does not have much to do with school or education, when we talk to children, it is usually an investment we make in the future generation. Day in and day out, we deal with problems or the illnesses in society, but we don't get the time to bother about the generation to come, how we cure the illness before it even sets in. So these are some of the occasions where we share our thoughts with the students, with the children, with the budding generation to come. Personally, of course, I told you it is a special occasion to me that I'm here with my headmistress of my school. And also, it gives us those memories back of the days that we spent in school. So I once again thank all the organizers and everybody responsible for having me here. Thank you very much. Being in the police and being the superintendent of police of nearly now the 4th district now, I have had the opportunity of being the guest in quite a few school annual day functions. Especially I can remember my recent district I was in Bidar. The difference between some function being held in Bidar and here is so enormous. You can just, you can see it, it is visible everywhere. I'm not saying that they did it in a different way or didn't do it well or something like that. Everybody tries his best given the situation, given the circumstances. But here, it is so different. We should understand why it is so different here. The very look on the children will be entirely different. The teachers, the whole atmosphere is different. I don't know how much the students or the parents realize how much they have seen the outside world in outside schools. We should know that we are immensely lucky to having our children being educated in this great place, the district of
Dr. Subramanieshwar Rao will now address the gathering.
respected Sister Asunta, who is also president of this function, but more important, she was my headmistress when I was a student, like the students here in primary school. That is, she will always remain my headmistress, and that is more important. Respected Sister Celine, headmistress of this school. Respected Sister Devina. Our chief guest, Mr. Ronald Fernandez, my very good friend who's in the media, and we have known each other for quite some time. I've spent quite some time in this district now. And Mr. George, respected Reverend fathers and sisters here, the teachers and faculty of this institution and all the other institutions who have come here, all the invitees, parents of all the children, and more important, the children of the school, all the invitees, and ladies and gentlemen. First thing I want to say, even as Mr. Ronald was telling, the actual function is when we leave this stage, and you're all waiting for that, I'm sure. We will not intervene too much between you and the functions to come. So I'll just keep it short. Indeed, it's one of my very, very memorable occasions today, I should say, for more than one reason. I should like to thank all the people responsible for me being here. Most important, my own headmistress, Sister Asunta, who has invited me to be present in this occasion. It's one of the most memorable occasions to be sitting next to her and speaking today. And even professionally and personally, it gives us a lot of pleasure in the sense, though my profession does not have much to do with school or education, when we talk to children, it is usually an investment we make in the future generation. Day in and day out, we deal with problems or the illnesses in society, but we don't get the time to bother about the generation to come, how we cure the illness before it even sets in. So these are some of the occasions where we share our thoughts with the students, with the children, with the budding generation to come. Personally, of course, I told you it is a special occasion to me that I'm here with my headmistress of my school. And also, it gives us those memories back of the days that we spent in school. So I once again thank all the organizers and everybody responsible for having me here. Thank you very much. Being in the police and being the superintendent of police of nearly now the 4th district now, I have had the opportunity of being the guest in quite a few school annual day functions. Especially I can remember my recent district I was in Bidar. The difference between some function being held in Bidar and here is so enormous. You can just, you can see it is visible everywhere. I'm not saying that they did it in a different way or didn't do it well or something like that. Everybody tries his best given the situation, given the circumstances. But here, it is so different. We should understand why it is so different here. the very look on the children will be entirely different. The teachers, the whole atmosphere is different. I don't know how much the students or the parents realize how much they have seen the outside world and outside schools. We should know that we are immensely lucky to having our children being educated in this great place, the district of Dakshin Kannada. You know, statistics in any case say that this is the best district, the top district in the whole state as far as education is concerned. But practically I have seen it in places, in a district like Bidar where I have served, where the pass percentages used to be 25 to 30% when Dakshin Kannada used to come up with 85, 86% in the main examinations like SSLC and PUC. We should realize how lucky we are to be here. The education system is so perfect here. The teaching is of such high standards. The institutions are of such high standards. Institutions are basically made by the teachers and the students. It's not the buildings or the infrastructure that makes it. If I should frankly put it, even our own teachers, when I was educated in Bangalore, the best teachers were always from Bangalore. And once more, I just want to reiterate that allow these children to bloom, allow them to give wings to their dreams and reach wherever they actually want to reach. Give them that freedom to think and achieve. I wish the school and faculty and all the children all the very best for this academic year and their future careers. And thank them once again for having invited me here and given me this very memorable opportunity to be here with my headmistress, not only my headmistress, and with all of you and share my thoughts. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your feelings with us. Some incidents just come and go out of our mind, but some remains forever in our heart as sweet memories. I now request Sister Divina to offer a memento to Dr. Subramanieshwar Rao as a token of love. I now request Sister Asumta B.S. to distribute the prizes to the sports persons as the names are read out by Mr. John.
Dear audience, you all know that sports are essential for many reasons. It helps us to maintain good health, but also foster friendship and good behavior. Every boy and girl should participate in sports and devote at least 1 hour a day. Sports must be given as much importance as academic studies in our schools. So here are the outstanding students who brought laurels to our school in sports for the year 2009-2010. Girls, netball winners in district level, runners-up in state level held at
Chief guest Dr. E. Subramanieshwar Rao and Dr. Ronald, Sister Divina, the correspondent of the school and the superior of the house, Sister Celine, the headmistress, Mr. George, the PTA president, honored guests here before the days, parents, well-wishers, and everyone gathered here. At the very outset, I compliment all of you, especially the students of this school who have been and will be performing on this great day. And you parents have come to see their performance, to see them bloom. Already we have had seen two or three items which were quite good, and the children performing at such skill. During the recent convention, Bethany Educational Society's convention, of which this school is a branch and offshoot, they came up with 4 priorities which I would like to place before you, as you are the responsible body of parents before me. They were education for relationships, education for the girl child, education for peace and justice, and education for excellence. Today, since I can't focus on all the 4 priorities, I thought I would focus on 2 priorities, as I am coming from the management, from the Bethany Educational Society's management. Speaking of excellence, the chief guests before me have already. The excellence is meant in drawing forth the best in the child. Today, I have been very proudly sitting beside our SP, who have had great achievements through life. When I requested him to send the biodata, and when I came across that, I was curiously reading through the great achievements in his life. In all his 3 training periods, he has been awarded as the best probationer with the Sword of Honor, the best all-round probationer receiving Prime Minister's Baton and Home Minister's Pistol Award, and also best outdoor probationer receiving the award of the Sword of Honor. And to his credit, I also discovered in his biodata that he was a probationer who was chosen to go to the United States to receive special training in special weapons and tactics. And I felt very proud of that. When I discovered this proud student of mine being the SP of the district, I lost no time to contact him and getting his telephone number. The lady lawyer who came to know that I was going to the SP was scared. She said, "Sister, are you going alone? I will be coming along with you. Why do you want his number?" Then when I revealed to her that he's my student, that I would like to see him, then she gladly gave me the number. Losing no time, when I went to his office and later to his residence, because I wanted to see his wife, Dr. Deepthi. I wanted to see my student, how he is faring at all levels. And I reached the house the second time. I was searching for the family photographs to see his parents, the other photographs. But Dr. Deepthi brought to me first the photographs where he is receiving the awards, these awards from different, from prime ministers and from different authorities. Today, why I am quoting this is when he, as a student of Bethany in Bangalore, whether it is Bethany student in Bangalore or here at Kulshekara, it means that excellence is possible for all. But it may not be the excellence that we demand from the students. As the SP already said, that excellence is in terms of what the students have, the potentials the students have. I would wish that the parents seated here would pay attention to this, that we expect from the students excellence in what they have. Suppose your child is gifted in sports, excellence in that. Suppose your child is gifted in arts, in drawing, or in other activities, excellence in that. And above all, excellence in their studies, because that is also necessary to excel, to remain in this competitive world. How to achieve this excellence is left to you, and that can be achieved through encouragement. As already the speaker said before me, don't compare your child with the neighbor's child. Your neighbor's child is not your child, but encourage the child to rise from where he or she is. And this can be done only and only through love. I have to speak only for 3 minutes, that's what I have been told. So I won't elaborate. My dear parents, learn the art of love, loving your child. I have a student whom I taught in Saga, Shimoga district. Now he is a professor in the university. Recently his classmates and I also were asking why at a particular time of the day he is not receiving any phone calls. And we were fed up of calling him. Then he sent an email to the group saying that is the time I am with my child, the little child, and that is the time I play with my child, and that is the time I keep my mobile in silent mode. So if you have anything to tell me, please tell me later. I admired that professor spending his time playing with the child. My dear parents, your children need your presence, quality time from you. It may be that it is necessary that both the parents need to work, but when you are back home, don't dump your tension on the child. You may have had hard time in the office, you may have hard time at your working place, but that child needs your quality time. Give that child the quality of your time with respect, without making the child feel low. As the Christmas is approaching, as I wind up my message, I would like to wish all of you a peace-filled, grace-filled Christmas, those of you who celebrate Christmas, and to the rest, a bright year ahead. Grace-filled Christmas, those of you who celebrate Christmas, and to the rest, a bright year ahead. Let this be an year of hope. I have a parable to narrate to you regarding this hope. 4 candles burning. Through the email, the first email that I received were 4 candles burning 4 candles. And I thought the computer was burning, such were the flames. And in the next, when I clicked next was, all the 4 candles were off. And the child begins to cry and says, who will light up my candles? The first candle was the candle of joy. The second candle was the candle of love. The third candle was the candle of faith. And the fourth candle was the candle of hope. The child says, at the first candle, the child says, my candle of love is put off. There are no people to love me. I am lonely. Who will light my candle? And nobody turned up. Then the child went to the second candle and they said, this is the candle of faith. There is so much of trouble in this world and my candle is blown off. My parents are caught up in trouble. Who will light my second candle? Nobody turned up and the child began to cry. Then the child goes to the third candle, the candle of joy. The child says, there is no joy where I live. There is no joy where I study. Who will light my candle? And nobody turned up and the child lost hope and began to cry. At this juncture, the candle of hope got up and went to the child and said, do not weep. I will light your candle of love. I will light your candle of faith. I will light your candle of love, joy. And the candle of hope lit up all the 4 candles. And my computer looked once again, burning with its 4 candles. Not only the child, even my face brightened up. Today, as I give you the message, I tell you parents, please be that candle of hope for your child. Maybe one child in the house or two children in your home. May the child feel secure in this place, because child is a sign that there is hope in this world. I wish you all the best in bringing up your children in your homes, and to the teachers in bringing up your students in the school. Good luck.
I once again request Sister Divina to offer Sister, for your inspiring words. I once again request Sister Divina to offer the memento to Sister Asumta B.S. as a token of our love and remembrance. It's the art, our language, to show the gratitude of our hearts for those who really mean It's very the much to art, us. our language, to show the gratitude of our hearts for those who really mean very much to us. Before moving to the sensational part of this exciting evening, I now call upon Mrs. Sunita to propose the vote of thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, to speak gratitude is our most valued invited guest. Ladies and gentlemen, to speak gratitude is courteous and pleasant. To enact gratitude is generous and noble. But to live gratitude is to touch heaven, said Johannes Gertner. On this occasion, it gives us the immense pleasure to extend our heartfelt gratitude to those who support us in all our endeavors. First of all, I would like to thank God Almighty for all His blessings showered on us. A spring of thanksgiving flows from our hearts to you, the President of today's function, Sister Asumta B.S., the member of B.S. Council of Management, for accepting our invitation and coming over here to share in our joy. Your piece of advice and good wishes have given us the impetus to march ahead. I express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Subramanyeshwar Rao, Superintendent of Police, Dakshin Kannada. In spite of your busy schedule, you have made it possible to attend our school day program. Thank you, sir, for gracing the occasion of today's memorable celebration to your valuable presence. We owe a special thanks to Mr. Ronald Anil Fernandez, the principal correspondent of Deccan Herald, Mangalore. We deem it privilege to have your honored presence amidst us on this eve. It has certainly doubled our festivity. Thank you, sir. Our gratitude to Sister Divina, the correspondent of our school, for her support and her timely guidance. At the same time, a special thanks to all the... We are also grateful to the PTA President, Mr. George D'Souza, and the PTA Executive members. We are also grateful to the PTA President, Mr. George D'Souza, and the PTA Executive members for your keen interest and support in all the activities of our school. Not forgetting our dance teachers, Mr. Sandeep, Mr. Mahesh, and Ms. Uma. Music teachers, Mr. Vijay, Oliver, and Mr. Simon Rodriguez. We are grateful to the parents and all the well-wishers of our school. We thank our high school headmistress, Sister Venja, and the staff for all the cooperation extended by them. Also, we thank Sister Michelle, the director of Jeevandhara. A special gratitude to the police department for their invaluable service done to us. We thank the Ben Electricals, Aussie Studio, and the Anson Sounds. On behalf of the headmistress, staff, and the students, I say a big thank you to all. May the Sacred Hearts bless you bountifully.
Do we really mix and dance? Here are our little ones presenting to you Hindi remix dances. So audience, please be on your guard to watch them perform.
மம்மி டாடி மம்மி வீட்டில் இல்ல தடப்போட யாரும் இல்ல விளையாடுவோமா உள்ள இல்லடா டாடி மம்மி வீட்டில் இல்ல தடப்போட யாரும் இல்ல விளையாடுவோமா உள்ள விளையாடா
Wasn't all that rhythmic? Yes.
Of course.
Punya Koti. Wasn't all that rhythmic?
Yes. Of course.
ಪುಣ್ಯಕೋಟಿ ಬಹಳ ಪುರಾತನ ಕಥೆಯಾಗಿರಬಹುದು. ಅದು ಜಯಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಬಾಯ್ಬಾರದ ಹಸುವು ನಮಗೆ ಸತ್ಯದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಅದು ಜಯಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಬಾಯ್ಬಾರದ ಹಸುವು ನಮಗೆ ಸತ್ಯದ ಮಹತ್ವವನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸಿದೆಯಾದರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನು ಮನದಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ತಿಳಿಸುವುದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಅತಿ ಅವಶ್ಯ. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಲಿದೆ ನೃತ್ಯಮಯ ಪುಣ್ಯಕೋಟಿ.
Where to go? Then come to SS restaurant and have them all to your utmost desire. Here are the students eagerly waiting
Did you all really fulfill your desire, audience? Of course, you all did. After all, it was a SH restaurant. So, thank you students for your wonderful catering service. ಮಲೆನಾಡು ಘಟ್ಟ ಪ್ರದೇಶ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಜನರು ಲೋಕವನ್ನೇ ಅರಿಯದವರು. ಮೂಢನಂಬಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅರಗಿಸಿದವರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಗಾಗಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಕೋಳಿಯ ಕೂಗು. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ ಎಚ್ಚೆತ್ತುವ ಜನ. ಇದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಜಂಬದಿಂದ ಮೆರೆಯುವ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಈಗ ಬರಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ.
Dear folks, that was the reason why the old lady of the village became proud. These days, we are proud of mobiles growing, isn't it?
Of course. No matter what we are and from where we come, we are still a family in this world. We are the world. Let's watch this.
Living in different parts of the world have different lifestyles, languages, religions, and culture. You will no more be on your seats as we are now going to be off to the land of the rising. A country rich in tradition, hospitality, valor, and hard work. Earthquakes, volcanoes, atom bombs, but you can't beat them. No dare dance. The richest country in the world and always in the news. It's where Hollywood rules the world of entertainment, and the mighty powerful spacecraft shoot up in the sky to explore its mystery. We are American. The dark continent, it has the largest desert and the longest river. It's where the people have very tribal culture, and of course when they dance, the whole world dances with them in rhythm. We are African.
Like that.
the most populous country in the world, has its strength, heritage, and ancient history. Today, we are fortunate to witness the culture through a Chinese pop dance. Here we are. We are Chinese.
I love my
A country with different languages, religions, caste, creed, beliefs, and customs, yet united as Indians, east or west, India is the best.
Isn't all that fantastic? Yes, of course. But now I'm going to take a break and hand over the charge to Asmin to carry on further.
थैंक यू डायनीटा। आप लोगों को मालूम है कि भारत देश हमारी धरती है। हम सब इस धरती के पुत्र हैं। हमें मिलजुल कर कठिनाइयों का सामना करना चाहिए। इस बात को हमें समझाने के लिए एक सुंदर नृत्य के द्वारा हमारे सामने आ रही है
बच्चों के लिए जोर से तालियां।
Do you know, Asmin, that our Mother Earth is the abode of all living creatures? She is suffering in the hands of selfish people. Can we find some
Sure. Now, let us watch the performance, The Global Warming.
Mother Earth, the place where all life comes into being. The only planet able to support life. The picture that comes to my mind when we say Mother Earth is a lush green paradise where rivers and streams flow in abundance, dancing to the tune of their flow. Where tiny flowers and fresh grass sway to the beat. Where every day a glimpse of new life is seen. People and animals live in peaceful coexistence. But is this the Mother Earth we live in today? I don't think so. Everywhere around we see trees being cut down, pollution, rise in natural calamities, etc. All because man has interfered in the balance of nature. All this has given rise to a serious problem known as global warming.
Global warming is caused by the greenhouse gases which get trapped in the sun's infrared rays in the Earth's atmosphere, which in turn heat the Earth's atmosphere. This effect is known as greenhouse effect. The effects of greenhouse are visible more prominently in the recent years with the number of natural calamities on the rise in the world. The main causes for global warming are attributed to the release. The main gases contributing to greenhouse effect are carbon dioxide, water vapor, methane and nitrous oxide. The largest producers of these gases are the thermal power plants which burn the fossil fuel and produce these gases in large quantities. The second biggest source are the road vehicles and industries.
The effect of the global warming is very evident on the animal kingdom also. Some animals have become extinct
due to their loss of the natural habitat or their inability to evolve to the rapid changes in the climate. Also, there is a change in their lifestyle because of the changes in the seasons. The migrating birds have changed their time of travel and also their place of migration. The effect of the global warming can be felt on the seasons too. There is a shift in the seasons as the summers are getting longer than the winters. This has affected the animals and made them to change their lifestyle accordingly, and those who fail to do so have perished or on the verge of extinction.
But there are some people on the other side of the wall. They believe that global warming is a natural process and cannot disturb our ecosystem. But the changes that are happening now are rather fast compared to the earlier times. Dear friends, global warming is not a natural process. Unless we do something fast, the planet which we live in will soon be inhabitable. play in protecting our Mother Earth. Let us pass on a healthy planet to our next generation. Let us all strive to protect our planet.
We have seen so far all sorts of dances, but I feel there is something missing here.
Do you mean Western dance?
You hit the right one.
So, come on friends, let us have the Western dance. ಹಬ್ಬ ಎಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ನೃತ್ಯದ ಮೂಲಕ ಇದನ್ನು ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸಲು ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರುವರು
ಏಳು ಮಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀ ಕುಂತ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ದೇ ಮಾಡು ಮಾದೇವ ಈ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಸಾಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ದಾರಿ ಬಿಡಿ ಬರಿ ಮಾತು ಸಾಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ದಾರಿ ಬಿಡಿ ಬರಿ ಮಾತಿ మాదేవ మాదేవ ఏమి చేశాకు నీ విడిబ ಮಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ನೀ ಕುಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇವ ನಾಗು ಮಲೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ಈ ಕಂಬನಿಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲವೇ ಸಭಿಕರೇ.
Now friends, let us enjoy the popular languages and dances from this remix songs. Shall we dance, Asmin?
ಮರೆಯಲೇನೆ ಚಿಂತಾದ ಹೆಣ್ಣ ಚಿಂತೆಯ ಕಣ್ಣ ಆಸೆ
marcha feliz, omano koi. மகானிக்கு உடாலுதா சொல் மேலும் சூரியலா சொல் மேலும் மூடாய் தபானு வாழ்வெடுத்தல் பாயே ஜீவ கொற்பி கருணை ஏனா கடலப்பே மகே பந்தனா மூக்கே சிலையாதே பதகது கண்ணாயே மூக்கே ஜீவ கொற்பி கருணை ஏனா கடலுದ ಮಗನಿக்கு ಉಡಾಲದ ಸೊಲ್ ಮೇಲು ಮೂಡಾಯದ ಬಾನುಡು ಮೂಡಿಯೇ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಬಂಗನು ಬದುಕೇನೆ ಸುಖನು ಪಟ್ಟು ತಿನ್ನುವೆ ಬೇನೆನು ನಿಂಗೊಂದು ಬಡವುಲ್ಲ ಮದಪೆ ಬಂಗನು ಬದುಕೇನೆ ಸುಖನು ಪಟ್ಟು ತಿನ್ನುವೆ ಬೇನೆನು ನಿಂಗೊಂದು ಬಡವುಲ್ಲ ಮದಪೆ ಬಡವಗು புகழ் கோப்பி மகே பத்தையே படவகு புகழ் கோப்பி மகே பத்தையே மூக்கித சிலையாது அதுக்கது கண்ணாயே மூக்கித சிலையாது அதுக்கது கண்ணாயே ஜீவ கோப்பி கருணையே கடலப்பே மகே பத்தனா கடலுದ மகானிக்கு உட நொடு மூடியே சூரியலா
మగానికి ఉడాలుదా సొల్ మెలు మూడాయిద బానుడు మూడియే సూర్యల కడలుత మగానికి ఉడాలుదా సొల్ మెలు మూడాయిద బానుడు మూడియే సూర్యల కసబుగు బొల్పాయే வாழ்வெடுத்தல் பாயே கசபுகு బొల్పాయే
A super performance from the remix dancers. All should play a fair game, and while playing, we should play as a team. So audience, sit and watch the kabaddi match.
What's next on card, Asmin?
Is left over. You see, East to entertain us with their beautiful dance.
Audience, wasn't it a mind-blowing performance? We have an interesting dance called the torch dance.
And they are coming here with their torches, dancing along.
In a dome bomb, you not been a I
Sometimes I feel that in many ways we are blind, even though we have eyes. But when we try to see in the eyes of faith, only then we realize what is divine.
I simply don't understand what you mean.
Fine. You want to know? Then listen to this.
ನಾನು ಅವನನ್ನು ಕಂಡೆ, ನಾನು ಅವನನ್ನು ಕಂಡೆ.
ಏನಾಯ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ? ತುಂಬಾ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತಿದ್ದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಚಿಂತೆಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದವರಾಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೇನು ಕಾರಣ?
ಕ್ಯಾಥ್ರೀನ್, ದೇವರು ನಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮುದ್ದಾದ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಕರುಣಿಸಿದ್ದರು. ನಾರಿಯೇ, ಇದುವೇ ನನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ನೋವುಂಟು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗು ಕುರುಡ ನಿಜ, ಆದರೆ ಅವನ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ವರ್ತನೆ, ಅವನು ಮಾಡುವ ಕೆಲಸ, ಕುರಿಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವನಿಗಿರುವ ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡರೆ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಭಗವಂತನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇಟ್ಟಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಳಿಗೆ ಆತನೇ ಆಧಾರ.
ಕ್ಯಾಥ್ರೀನ್, ಒಂದು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಜ, ಅವನು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ದಿನದಿಂದ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಯ ಬೀಡಾಗಿದೆ, ಸಂತೋಷದ ಆಗರವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನ ಈ ಉಪಕಾರವನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಮರಿಸಿದರೂ ಸಾಲದು.
ಈಗ ಅವನಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಕರುಣೆ, ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಆತನಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆಯೂ ಉಳಿದರೆ ಸಾಕು.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯವರಾದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೊಂದಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವುದು. ನಾವು ಬಾಲ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಏನನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸುತ್ತೇವೋ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಅವರು ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಆಲ್ಬನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ? ಆಲ್ಬನ್, ಓ ಆಲ್ಬನ್!
ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕರೆದಿರಾ?
ಆಲ್ಬನ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಕುರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮೇಯಲು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತುಂಬಾ ಸಮಯವಾಯಿತು. ನೋಡು, ನೀನು ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಒಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡು. ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೇನೆ, ಅಲ್ವೇ ಕ್ಯಾಥ್ರೀನ್?
ಹೌದೌದು, ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ, ನಾನು ಈಗಲೇ ಮಾಡುವೆನು. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ದೇವರೇ, ಎಂತ ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ! ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳುವೆ. ಈ ಗಾಳಿ ಬೆಳಕು ಹೇಗಿರಬಹುದು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಹೂಗಳಿವೆ, ಆದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಆನಂದಿಸುವ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ನನಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಓ ಟೈಟಸ್, ನೀನು ಅವನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇನಾಯ್ತು?
ಓ ಅದಾ ಜಾನಿ, ಆ ಸೈಮನ್ ಅಂಕಲ್ನ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನೋಡು, ತುಂಬಾ ಬೇಸರವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ.
ಯಾಕೆ, ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
ದೇವರು ಅವರನ್ನು ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಗನನ್ನು ದಯಪಾಲಿಸಿದನು, ಆದರೆ ಅವನು ಅವನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಭಾರವೇ ಸರಿ.
ನೀನು ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚಿಂತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಜಾನಿ, ನೀನೇ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡು. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಅಗಲಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಹುಡುಗನ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಕುಟುಂಬದವರಾದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳುವುದು.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಏಕೆ ಹೆದರಿಕೆ? ಅವನಿಗೆ ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೂ ಅವನು ಮಾಡುವ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀಯಾ?
ನೋಡು ಜಾನಿ, ಆಲ್ಬನ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿರಬಹುದು.
ಹೌದೌದು.
ಆಲ್ಬನ್, ನೀನೇನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿರುವೆ? ನಾವು ಮಾತನಾಡುವುದನ್ನು ಕದ್ದು ಕೇಳುತ್ತಿರುವೆಯಾ? ಸಹೋದರರೇ, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿರಿ. ನಾನು ಕುರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಒಟ್ಟುಗೂಡಿಸಲು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಜೋರು ಗಾಳಿ ಬೀಸುವುದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಕುಳಿತೆ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಈಗ ಬರುವರು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಸರಿ ಆಲ್ಬನ್, ನಮಗೆ ಅಗತ್ಯದ
ಏಕೆ ಮಗು ಚಿಂತೆಯಿಂದ ಕುಳಿತಿರುವೆ? ಕುರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಯ್ತೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ಪ, ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಭವಿಷ್ಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚಿಂತಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ನಾನು ದೊಡ್ಡವನಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಭಾರವಾಗಬಾರದು.
ಏನಾಯ್ತು ನಿನಗೆ? ನೀನು ಇನ್ನೂ ಚಿಕ್ಕವನು. ನೀನು ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡುವುದು ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲ.
ನಿಜ ಅಪ್ಪ, ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಈಗಲೇ ನನ್ನ ಭವಿಷ್ಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚಿಂತಿಸಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ 3 ಕುರಿಗಳನ್ನು ನನಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನಾನು ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಸಾಕಿ ಹಾಲನ್ನು ಮಾರಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಹಣದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಕತ್ತೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಂಡ ಬಳಿಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯ ಕಾಯಿ ಪಲ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾರಲು ಸುಲಭವಾದೀತು.
ನಿನ್ನ ಇಚ್ಛೆಯಂತೆಯೇ ಆಗಲಿ. ಈಗ ಕತ್ತಲಾಯಿತು, ಬಾ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಕಾಣುತ್ತದೆ.
ಆ ಗುಡ್ಡ ಪ್ರದೇಶವನ್ನು ದಾಟಿದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಮನೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಒಂದು ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಮುಂದಿಡುವುದು ನನಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ.
ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸುಸ್ತಾಗಿದೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಿಶ್ರಾಂತಿಯ ಅಗತ್ಯವಿದೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹತ್ತಿರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಇದೆ, ಬನ್ನಿ ಹೋಗೋಣ.
ತುಂಬಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ದೇವರು ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿ. ಆದರೆ ಕತ್ತಲಾಗುವ ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು ಬೆತ್ಲೆಹೇಮ್ ಪಟ್ಟಣಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕು.
ಅದರಲ್ಲೇನಿದೆ, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕತ್ತೆ ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬೆತ್ಲೆಹೇಮ್ ಪಟ್ಟಣಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಗನೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಬಹುದು.
ಮಗು, ನಿನ್ನ ಉದಾರತೆಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡು ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಯಿತು. ನಾವು ಅಪರಿಚಿತರಾದರೂ ನೀನು ನಮಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಲು ಸಿದ್ಧನಿರುವೆ. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳುವರು?
ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಲ್ಲೆ. ಅವರು ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿರುವವರಿಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ.
ನಿನ್ನ ಇಚ್ಛೆಯಂತೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಮಗುವೆ.
ಜೋಸೆಫನ್, ಬೆತ್ಲೆಹೇಮ್ನ ಗೋದಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯೇಸು ಬಾಲಕನು ಜನಿಸಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ನೀನು ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಆರಾಧಿಸು.
ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗಲಿ? ನಾನು ಕುರುಡ.
ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಹೋಗು.
ಹಾಗೇ ಆಗಲಿ.
ಜೋಸೆಫ್, ಈ ಬಾಲಕನನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಕಂಡು ನೆನಪು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಹೌದೌದು, ಇವನೇ ನಮಗೆ ಕತ್ತೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದವನು.
ಮಗು, ತೆಗೆದುಕೋ ಈ ಮಗುವನ್ನು.
ಈ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಆನಂದಿಸುವ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ನನಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೂ ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಪರ್ಶಿಸಿ ಆನಂದಿಸುವೆ.
ತೆಗೆದುಕೋ.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅಪ್ಪ, ಅಮ್ಮ, ನನಗೆ ಕಣ್ಣು ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಈ ಮಗು ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಇವನೇ ಸ್ವರ್ಗಲೋಕದ ಕುಮಾರನು. ಈಗಲೇ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸುದ್ದಿ